UFC 281. We cannot wait. I know you cannot wait.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you think, tell us what you want us to do, what you want us to talk about. Let's go. Who is that? Charles. Welcome Lions. Your friends.
Can you handle the pressure?
Ooh,
I'm saying to the camera right now because I want you to know that I don't even think I believe this. Get close to that title.
Yo, welcome back to Fighting Out of Cape Town. My heart's a bit sore, but we mustered up a lot of courage to do this for all of you fans out there. It's only right.
It's only right.
But right. UFC 281 has just concluded.
Madison Square Garden.
Oh, we've seen some big things happen, some unforeseen things happen, and some crazy events.
Crazy.
We'll go straight into our first segment, which is what have you learned?
What have I
Vishen,
learned?
what have you learned between Dan Hooker versus Claudio Puelles?
What I have learned is that Dan Hooker is good enough to beat the people that are coming up, but not good enough to beat the top dogs. I think he'll always be able to beat the Claudio Puelles and such people, and he's a gatekeeper. That's 100%. What I think.
100%. Look, I agree with you. I think he's a gatekeeper and he's an amazingly talented gatekeeper. And I love his style. I love his entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
You know, his charisma within the fight. He always has like a chirp or a funny expression or he's really cool. Really fan of Dan Hooker. So I'm looking to more entertaining fights from him in the future actually. Yes, he made me feel that way about his fight tonight.
Very good.
Okay, Vichy. Frankie Edgar versus Chris Gutierrez. Did it go down? How you think it went down?
It went down.
Have you learned?
Exactly the way I thought it would go down. I love Frankie. He's a legend. It was sad to see him go. But Chris Gutierrez is a real deal, my bro. He caught him. He caught Frankie with a quick move, and Frankie didn't know what was going on.
Wow.
All of a sudden he was laying on the floor, all stiff. And so, yeah, I think exactly what happened, exactly what I thought would happen. So
100%. Look, just like bread and milk, everything has an expiry date.
100%.
And unfortunately, Frankie, what a legendary career.
What a legend.
It's not even unfortunately. We should just honor this guy for what he has done for the sport, for us as fans, just the entertainment. What a legend.
Much love.
Enjoy that retirement and the package, son. Chris Gutierrez, the guy feints a whole lot. And he's very accurate.
Very accurate.
He has amazing timing.
He's in and out.
Distance control. All the tools. Very excited to see Chris in the future. Anyways, moving on to our next fight. The lightweight bout between Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. Vishen, what have you learned?
I learned exactly what I said also. We said it was going to be a hotly contested first round. In the second round, Dustin Poirier was going to KO, TKO Michael Chandler, and that's exactly what happened. Michael Chandler always comes out hot. He comes with that athleticism. He doesn't look exactly good on his feet. He uses a lot of his athleticism to move. And Dustin eventually caught him. He got him to the ground.
Choked him out.
And guess what? Dustin was telling him that he needed to get his wrestling in early. And guess what happened?
It's simple, right? It went down like most thought it would.
Yeah.
The more skilled, superior fighter with more tools reigns supreme. Michael Chandler though, wow, what a fighter, what a guy.
Fighter, for sure.
Always exciting
fighter.
Always excited to see him fight. Can't wait to see him fight again.
Okay. I see him in a gatekeeper position too.
Wow, 100%. Put some banger fights, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, as a fight fan, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Carla Esparza defending her title versus Zhang Weili. What have you learned?
Yo, I think everybody didn't learn anything.
No.
Because everything happened the way we all thought it was gonna happen. Collar Spars got destroyed.
Yeah, Luke Collar obviously stayed on the outside in the beginning, trying to, not let Zhang overwhelm her with strikes and I guess combinations of punches. And so she would try to stay away. She tried to back up a bit until the fight was forced upon her. And then she does what she does best, which is wrestle and grappling or transitioning through grappling. Carla Esparza is amazing at that.
Amazing.
And that's where she beats most girls, right? Most females. And literally, Zhang Weili, with the help of the Hickson brothers out in Thailand, clearly worked amazing drills with her. And wow, what a turn of events. No surprise here, but a new champion.
Once again, 2-time champ.
In the strawweight division. I'm not surprised, mofos.
Ain't no surprise.
Weili Zhang, she's so compact, powerful, explosive. She's amazing, she has it all. What a fight. I'm so happy for her.
Yes, sir.
And then...
Yo.
I couldn't believe this. I thought he was the superior fighter. Anyways, Vishen, the middleweight title bout between Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. What have you learned?
I've learned that I was wrong.
Nah, you weren't really.
He
did acknowledge that he was strong, right? And that he could knock out Izzy because he has that equalizer.
He does.
But that Izzy was a better fighter.
But Izzy was a better fighter. Izzy was a better fighter. He definitely 39-37 before that 4th round starts. And then Izzy just got caught, with some... After a long fight of getting hit from a guy that hits really hard, and he got hit and he got caught, and he tried to grab him most of the fight, couldn't get hold of him, allowed Portan to just unload and finish him, and unfortunately that was the end of Izzy Adesanya as a middleweight champion.
Yeah, for now at least. Look, Izzy Adesanya versus Alex Pereira, what I've learned is that Israel Adesanya is so fast and clinical, tactical, and he nullifies your mobility. That's the first thing he does, right? When he fights, in my opinion, he nullifies your mobility. He makes you question where his strikes are coming from. He switches between orthodox and southpaw continuously, and each different stance gives him a different look. And he's so skilled that I think he outfoxed, outthought, outstriked, outlanded Pereira. I think he did amazingly well.
Yep.
But Pereira, when it mattered most, pressed forward, threw everything he got because he had to, and punches luck. I'll be honest with you, punches luck. He threw. Izzy Adesanya was doing so well to concentrate up until that point. And I noticed from the 4th round, he stopped circling. In the beginning, he would throw a left high kick to make Poatan stop going to his right, and he would circle to his left. He'd fake the right and he would circle to his left to get out from being cornered. He stopped doing it in the 4th, he stopped doing it in the 5th. And in the 5th, when there's nothing else left to do but throw everything I got at you, you have to move. Make it hard for yourself to get hit. And unfortunately, well, in my opinion, unfortunately, Israel Adesanya got a standing TKO.
Yep.
Well done to Alex Pereira.
Well done.
Clearly, it doesn't matter that he came off a loss into the UFC. Clearly, it doesn't matter that he only had 6 MMA fights and 3 or now 4 UFC fights. It clearly doesn't matter. His level is high. His level is superior. He has all the skills, all the tools, and we'll see what's next. Congratulations to him. Okay, Vichy, our next segment is who's next. So the only thing I don't want you to tell me, I don't want you to tell me anything else but who's next for the Spurs. Okay. So who's next for Dan Hooker? I'll give you, according to the division and the rankings, I'll give you 3 options: Arman Sarukian, Jalen Turner, or Tony Ferguson.
Ooh.
those are all people who are slightly above 2-3 places rankings above Dan Hooker, and that's clearly the way he has to crawl back, right?
Yeah.
He has to crawl slowly. Who's right above him? Who's 2 places above him? He has to crawl, right? So who do you think out of these 3 names would be next? Tsarukyan, Jalen Turner, or Tony Ferguson for Dan Hooker?
If I'm Dan Hooker, I call out Tony Ferguson.
Tony, I agree completely.
I call out Tony Ferguson.
I agree completely. I mean, Arman Tsarukyan, he's young. He had that really tough battle with Islam Makhachev,
Yeah.
where Islam could not finish him.
Yeah.
So I think that's again a similar style you do not probably want to. And a young, youthful exuberance.
And then young
Jalen Turner, the tall, lanky. Why would you want that, right? He seems on a
Not at
tear.
all.
And Tony Ferguson makes the most sense to me as well. Okay, Vichy, who's next for Chris Gutierrez? The options I'll give you is Song Yadong, Dominic Cruz, or Umar Nurmagomedov. Those are all people who's 12, 13, 15, 14, and Chris Gutierrez just beat Frankie, who was 12.
Okay.
So now he has to try to beat someone else to take the, you know?
Sure.
Song Yadong, Dominic Cruz, or Umar Nurmagomedov.
I say he calls out Dominic Cruz.
I was literally gonna say that he calls out Dominic Cruz. I swear to you.
Yeah, because this is the best part of success for him. He beats a legend. He beats somebody that everybody knows, well known, and everybody will make that win hyped up even more than it actually is.
Yeah, and I mean the second option would be Song Yadong, right?
Song Yadong.
Because he's a stand-up fighter.
Song
Umar
is
is also stand-up, but you don't want to fight.
You don't want to fight Umar, yeah.
So I agree. Okay, next one. Who's next for Dustin Poirier?
Yo.
Is it Beneil Dariush,
Ooh.
Charles Oliveira,
Ooh.
or Rafael Vaziev? So remember, Poirier is ranked 5th, so there's only a few options that you can actually have.
Yeah, true.
Right, Vaziev is 7th, so you know, mitigating factors. Who you got? Who's next for Dustin Poirier? Beneil, Charlie, or Charles Oliveira, or Rafael Vaziev?
I would try to pick up Charles Oliveira on the down.
Very smart.
Very smart.
Very smart.
Because he's fought
Revenge.
him already. Revenge. Makes it a part 2. Makes it a good story.
Very smart.
Sells tickets.
Very smart.
Very good fight to make. I would do the Beneil. But I think Beneil's a dangerous fight for him too.
So I'm gonna go with Beneil, right?
Okay.
I understand exactly what you're saying. I agree with you. That's a good avenue. I would go with Beneil. I'll tell you why. The only difference is, sure, they're all tough fights, right? But it poses a different set of challenges, right? But why I'd go with Beneil is because Beneil just came off a massive win against Gambler. He's flying high. He gets a title shot soon.
This is
If
true.
you beat Beneil, oh, then suddenly you are in that spot. That you'd rather want to go with Beneil because Charlie Oliver's not going to get the title shot soon.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Okay, who's next for Weili Zhang? Would it be Rose Namajunas, Amanda Lemos, or Jessica Andrade? Who do you think?
I think we go for that Rose Namajunas too.
Rose too? I think that would be phenomenal. I don't think Rose probably deserves.
That right now.
Nope. So I would actually go Amanda Lemos. I think it needs fresh blood.
True.
I think she hits really hard. I think she's a striker. I think they can sell that. There's a Brazil card. Ching 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 ching. Okay, next one, Vichy. Who's next for Alex Poatan Pereira?
Ooh.
Is it gonna be Izzy Adesanya rematch? Is it going to be the winner of Whittaker versus Costa, who was just announced? Or will it be the winner of Darren Till versus Dricus du Plessis?
Woo! That would be nice, but no. It's definitely the rematch of Adesanya.
Okay.
Adesanya's had the title for way too long to not get a rematch.
Right? I would agree. I know though that the UFC will sometimes argue that the way you get finished is a clear indication.
Yeah.
However, Kamaru just got head kicked and they were like, yo, you should probably fight again. So
Yeah.
I think out of respect and out of how that fight was going, definitely should be Israel Adesanya.
100%. So
That concludes the next segment, which is who's next. Final segment for our review show is who wins.
Ooh-wee.
Dan Hooker or Tony Ferguson?
I will go with Dan Hooker. I was actually quite impressed with him today. He was able to come in and out. He was able to dodge a lot of the wrestling. He was calm. He wasn't, too hasty. He didn't make too many mistakes. Followed his game plan and won. I think Tony sometimes goes a bit too wild, and he might get caught with one or two jabs, with one or two combos, and actually get starched like he has before.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I think if you compare boxing, I think Tony's boxing is better than Dan Hooker's inside boxing.
True.
But I think the age and the power of Dan Hooker will prevail, and I think he'll probably knock him out.
True.
So I would go for Dan Hooker as well. Okay, then who wins? Chris Gutierrez versus Dominic Cruz.
Chris Gutierrez.
That's an easy one. Who wins between Chris Gutierrez and Song Yadong?
Chris Gutierrez and Song Yadong. I'm gonna go again with Chris Gutierrez. I think the kid is literally, this is his 8th win, bro. His 7th win in 8 fights, and the other fight was a draw. So I go with him again. I think he's got what it takes to go all the way to the top.
Look, I agree with you. I think he has what it takes as well. I'll go with Song Yadong though. I think Song Yadong has been living. He had his first fight in the top 15, I think like 2 years ago. And can you hang or can you not?
Yeah.
And we all know he can hang.
True.
And now he's starting to win. So I think he strikes a bit with Chris, and if Chris doesn't hurt him, Chris finds a lot, he's gonna grapple with Chris and dirty box him, grapple him, wrestle him. Song has got very big physical structure. I'd actually go Song Yadong. I think Chris, for the competitors he's been fighting leading up to this versus Song's competitors, has been chalk and cheese.
True.
In the quality difference, you know what I mean?
True.
But okay, it's either or, obviously. Okay, who wins Vishen? Dustin Poirier or Charlie Olives?
Charlie Olives.
You think that Charlie Olives?
I think Charlie Olives again. Even though I said you would get Charlie Olives on the down, I think Charlie Olives will come back even harder, even tougher, even stronger. And I don't think Dustin has what it takes to ultimately beat him.
Dustin said it best actually. He's so prone, especially when he's backed up, Dustin Poirier that is, to straight shots rather than loopy punches.
Yeah.
Loopy punches works to really clock your jaw and, but Dustin Poirier himself is always susceptible. That's what hurt him when Charles fought him.
Yeah.
So I would also go Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Okay, Vichy, we're almost there. Who wins between Zhang Weili and Amanda Lemos?
I say Zhang Weili.
I say Zhang Weili too. I said too.
Yeah.
Amanda hits really hard.
She does.
She has somewhat of an equalizer.
She's a good fighter.
But I think Zhang Weili too.
Yeah, 100%. I think so too.
Okay, last one. Vichy, who wins? Who wins? Alex Pereira or Israel Adesanya?
Yo. I think if Israel Adesanya can work on his wrestling and do a lot better in that department, like he could have today, I think he definitely dominates Pereira. It's quite obvious that Pereira obviously has some sort of wrestling background, but he's not that good at it. He would have been able to reverse a lot of what Adesanya was doing if he was good at it.
He was just trying to stop him, right?
100%. He was just trying to stop him. So I think the path to success against Pereira is going to be wrestling. It's not going to be stand-up because he hits way too hard and he can last long. Clearly he can last long. You can't do Israel Adesanya unfortunately can't fight his natural fight against him. Can't.
So I completely understand your opinion. In my perspective, he ruled Pereira on the feet.
True, he did.
So he should actually do that.
He
He was significantly better than Pereira on his feet.
Yeah.
Until a particular moment,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But if he wrestled better, that would also reduce those moments, right?
True.
We're thinking, right?
True.
This is guesstimations.
True.
But Easy, I think if Easy puts on a bit more size. Remember, Easy's also so big. He's fighting at a lean, reduced rate.
Yeah.
If Easy packs on a bit more size, has a bit bigger cut, and comes in a bit bigger, those punches that wobble Pereira puts him out.
100%.
So potentially, but who knows? Who knows what it is? All we can do is guesstimate. Clearly, we got this one wrong. Although we were getting it right for 90% of this fight. Anyway, congratulations to the winners.
Congratulations.
And you, and then you.
And you and you.
And you and you, and you and you.
And you and you and all of you.
Thank you so much for watching. That is all for our review show. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want. Tell us what you like. We out.
Peace.